Okay, so happy Wednesday. What are we doing? Well, we're part of a feudal society. Our empire has not gone on to civil war yet. I don't know when that's supposed to happen, or if it will happen. But that's this is our emperor, so to speak, and that's us there. And we just started a fight somewhere. Boss fight.
Is this another one of those fights for that boss fight bingo game? You people take way too much pleasure in beating up poor little kittens and helpless squirrels.
We won that fight. Oh, right, these are the bad guys.
Construction
harassing
complete.
us. Shipyard destroyed. The alien shipyard that was used by the True Path in their crusade against us has been destroyed. Some of the cultists were captured when their escape pods were picked up by our forces, including their chief engineer. His knowledge of the shipyard's advanced technology has proved quite valuable. Unfortunately, we have also learned that the cult's charismatic leader departed the shipyard several weeks ago on her new flagship, a more powerful variant of the alien ships that they produced. Military intelligence is working on pinpointing the location of this vessel. She will be found. Look, we got research. Okay, so science ship. Your job is to research that and survey.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I wonder what else is back there. Get all this stuff done first. Pause. Okay, society stuff. So, garrisons, tile blocker removal, leader lifespan, clear blockers, blockers. And as an admiral dies, it wasn't going to save him. Okay, so meter cost, FDL stuff, experience gain. Sure, experience gain. And Spider with 3 light PPCs is the first boss, somewhat. Spider with 3 light PPCs is number 16 on your bingo card, number 16. Repair. Probable cultist flagship locations. Deep space reconnaissance probes have picked up faint subspace emissions in a star system consistent with the drive signatures of the alien ships used by the True Path. The cult's missing flagship is the most probable source. We should send forces to search the systems, blah blah stuff. It can't be that far away. Oh, we gotta do that stuff.
Debris analyzed.
Here's this. Oh, back over there. Where's the other science? Oh, one's digging, one's helping research, and the other one's out exploring. So, the one that's doing research can go up here and do this. True Path. While lurking within the star system, we should smash a heavily armed fleet to confront it. Where? I don't understand. It's okay.
Situation log updated.
Okay. And back for repairs. Mining research stations to be built. We got most of this galaxy to ourselves for the most part. More amenities, so another one of these. So we're doing okay. I mean, we could use some more alloys. They're societal shifts, more militaristic. We need to uplift them, don't we?
Anomaly found. Special project complete.
Yay. Engineering research points.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
More stuff. What am I going to build here? Alloy? Yeah, I guess so. So, ion thruster, so engine upgrades for our ships. Bullet missiles. Exotic gas refineries. Just grab those while we have them. What's wrong? Can't be. Oh, what? Zone A. As per initial findings from Bravak, confirms that the isolated ruin has seen from orbit is indeed the only evidence of settlement on Kosk. Unfortunately, crew is little the wiser for having investigated the structures firsthand. Void of any other traces of sapient life forms, the planet possesses a zone of roughly 13 by 13 kilometers dubbed Zone A, which the remains of buildings can be found. Artifacts possessing bizarre properties litter this zone, from minute force field generators to viscous fluids that melt through steel and expand over time. Even more peculiar, the entire zone permeates its visitors with a deep-rooted sense of contentment despite the other dangerous mysteries of the objects found therein. It also posits that the working theory that a spacefaring civilization visited caused some time in the past, leaving behind these objects, though who they were, why they landed, and why they left remain unknown. So, has been discovered. Zone A. Engineering research gain. Lots of points and stuff. Why can't we build this?
Incoming transmission.
Oh, that's right, trade up. This is a military site, not so much trading until it gets bigger. Negotiation agreement this time. That doesn't look to be unchanged. Diplomatic freedom, restricted voting. Overload complex none. So this is no change. I think this has been this way for a while. So what's funny is we can agree to this and then we can change it in 5 years or so.
Spaceborne creature encountered. Construction complete.
What? What's with all the dig sites? What's with all the dig sites? Of course, none of them in our territory, it looks like. At least not too many. just the two that we know of already. Oh, that one there. So what's with all the dig sites? Chemical plants. Research alternatives. Better lasers, or we'll do research alternatives. Oh.
System survey complete.
We have a consumer goods issue.
Our ships have been improved.
Oh, look, more aliens. Our envoys are kind of busy at the moment, sort of. How are we doing anyway? Oof, these guys. But we're friendly with, really friendly with them, so we're good. Can we join your federation? Can we join your federation? Oh, now what's going on? Another encounter. Tradition. So empire size from systems is reduced. Service upkeep. Let's do system reduction or empire reduction. Oh, look, Mickey's sitting in front of the camera, sort of.
Spaceborne creature encountered. Spaceborne creature encountered. Spaceborne creature encountered.
Where? I don't know where we're encountering them. So I headed back to do upgrades, right? Another dig site. Why are we seeing so many dig sites?
Special project complete.
Yay, more research. Oh.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
And surprise catch. Our spy master watching over the blah blah reports the surprise successful acquisition of a new asset. Is it better than the last one? It's not the right one. Where's our empire buddy then? There we go. Yay, we got that guy. So, wow. Our spy network is not building up very quickly. Maximum infiltration level is only 20. Complete. Because they're so much better than us. Their encryption is so much better than our stuff. We suck at spy networks.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
So blockers done. Edict fund, yes.
Our ships have been improved.
build here? Need more minerals. Where the oh, there they are. Fungoids. So they like continental.
System survey complete.
Trophic replaces 50% of base food upkeep with energy upkeep. This energy upkeep is removed from pops living on Tomb Worlds. Oh, so they want to live on Tomb Worlds. We should do that. Quick learners. We need to get them onto Tomb Worlds, it sounds like. Okay, so our little buddies over here, we want to make them enlightened, so they become their own little planet stuff.
Situation log updated.
Okay, don't really care. Okay. Savannah World. Oh, we need to, where's the Tomb World? That one. That one's better. Because it has more minerals on it. Not you guys. There's a Nivlac. This is a
spaceborne creature encountered.
Oh, it's only 50. I thought they would like Tomb Worlds. Oh, there's better at Tomb Worlds, or not? Just a little bit better. You guys. Who are you? A Grellian Trium. Greetings from the Roman Trillium called... Oh, Cavaniers. Caravaneers. Go away. Oh, they love this one. So we'll send them to this one. If we have...
Spaceborne creature encountered.
Need alloys. Yeah, capital's getting upgraded.
System survey complete.
Yeah, site's finished. So what did we find out? So archaeologists have learned that after a long and bitter war, the two empires inhabiting this corner of the galaxy some 200,000 years ago signed a treaty compelling them to settle all future disputes with arranged and highly regulated combat engagements between robotic armies. HAL 659 was chosen. 6759 was chosen as the site of these battles. The treaty appears to have been upheld for nearly 2 centuries, preventing the outbreak of armed hostilities on numerous occasions, until one of the empires was caught cheating. Cheaters always ruin it for everybody, don't they? Oh, so we picked up 6 of those things and some research. What are these doing?
Construction complete.
White reavers. Okay, so I need another scientist for society research, and you guys are really the best there. So you get the upkeep reduction. Another encounter. Ship weapon range and defensive platform modifier, starburst modifier. Sure. Stop dying. We're getting to that time, aren't we? Getting to that time in the game where our original people are getting too old and dying off. So this is engineering. Propulsion? Sure.
System survey complete.
Here, go dig up this one.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
He's out of gas refineries, yay. Missiles? Megaforges? So this is producing more alloys from minerals that we don't have a ton of. Long range minerals, so mining station output increased by 10%. Yes, please. Why is that there?
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
Oh, something didn't go right there, did it? I don't know who's talking to us. Insulting Prince Electorate. Oh, sorry. Insulting Prince Electorate of the Caroline's envoy. It appears that a mischievous third party was able to hack into the translation software of the Prince Electorate of the Caroline's envoy to Earth. Blah, blah, blah. So that instead of uttering magnanimous platitudes, she began spewing vicious insults that left none unscathed. The malfunction in her equipment was duly uncovered, but not before Grand Inquisitor Veronica was declared to be a vile beast, a grand insult which surely calls for a response. How rude. Well, that was funny. Amenities plus 25%. You know, okay. Blah, changes by 50. How rude. Pick up influence though if we go this way. Yeah, we'll do the funny route. It was funny. How come we don't have a go? Oh, because it's not a sector. So create a sector. We need a governor. Wow, they look pretty similar there. I'll go with the youngest one. Boss fight.
Is this another one of those fights for that boss fight bingo game?
Complete.
You people take way too much pleasure in beating up poor little kittens and helpless squirrels.
Okay, we're doing that. Let's throw some more research in there. We can do gene clinics. Do gene clinic. Then we'll do a research lab.
System survey complete.
And these guys, we have a very limited quantity of Blorg granular extract available from purchase by private entities. Great for semi-permeable membranes of all kinds. Show us your stuff. Bottle collection. So it's a little price of 500 unity. Mechanical process of absorption is poorly understood and can be unnerving, but it is completely harmless. Actual value of consumer goods may differ in the eye of the beholder. Assortment of fashionable trinkets and gewgaws is both to dazzle and distract your populace. For 500 unity. No. I think that's already done. Okay, found out more and more fossilized remains in the valley, and the count is now up to 26 distinct sapient species. Oh, this is the fighting place. The ruins of a small structure of some sort, blob stuff. And keep going. Okay, Empire Zealot killed everybody. Good job, Zealot. You are number 5. Oh. Fun trivia. Empire Zealot comes from Stellaris. That's where that boss is from. That's a Stellaris thing. Way, way back. As in a few years.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom. We are spreading our faith to a new world. System survey complete. Situation log updated.
Let's get these mining drone lasers out of the way. It's another research place, so it's your job since you're close.
Oops. Is that all you can say?
No upgrade yet.
That was really poorly done.
It was, I agree. Okay, so we're colonizing another planet. There we go. Doing too much here. We need more consumer goods. Is there a way to... there's a policy for that, isn't there? Economic. So, civilian policy.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Reduces alloys, though, so we don't want to do that. Okay, election negotiations of a new Grand Inquisitor are underway. So, Veronica has finally died. Edict's fund increased by 20. Cloning? Blockers. Get rid of blockers. So the election is between these losers. 2,000 unity, we can pick our winner. Defensive platform stuff. Xenophobe ethics attraction. No, we don't want that. Market fees and trade values. That's not too bad. Unity from jobs increased by 10%. Selective nostalgia. Not very. Oh, jeez. I will abstain. This is our new person. Okay, that's not horrible, but not very useful for us for the most part. Okay, last one, the expansion tradition. So, starbase upkeep is reduced by 20%. Our ascension. So, anything good? Not yet. Unlocks decision mastery of nature. This is a decision that permanently increases the maximum number of districts a planet can support by 2. It can only be performed once on each planet. One vision, monthly unity, humanities usage is dropped. It's not bad, actually. Grasp the void. More star bases. More bases or more unity and vanities. Yeah, I know I have to pick it. So, build one there. I mean, we're gonna be building more. So the question is, do you want them now or later? I don't know. How are we doing on amenities is the question. So, 31 there. 5, 13, 11. It's more unity, though. Governing ethos extraction, whatever. Or more stations. We'll go one vision.
Special project complete.
Society cash, so more society research. 4,000. Thank you. It's another one of these over here, right? Pirates. Enough pirates.
One of our stations is beset by enemies.
$1,400 size. Rocket is. Where are you? Rocket's at 13. Where's Mickey hanging out? Oh, he's right there. Never mind. We know where you're going from, or coming from. Up on our poor little station.
System survey complete.
Has no defenses.
Construction complete.
Cathedra? No problem. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't realize we lost another admiral. So, hull points, ship weapon damage, combat disengagement chance, blah blah blah. Fire rate, sublight speed. More hull points. Stupid pirates. Now who died? Another scientist. Okay, so upkeep reduction. Actually, this one first, then come back and do that one because this one's timed, that one is not.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Mining station outpost production, so more. Boss fight. Oh, I missed the other one, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't sell it. I remember that one. Keep surveying. I don't know why he stopped.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Okay, so you first is temple. Get those priests trained. And then we're going to want some minerals, I think. Don't care about resolutions. Oh, Earth.
Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
Do we need on Earth something to kill that crime, I think. So, because we don't have any precincts, do we? No, we do not. So, crime isn't that bad, but still annoying.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Let's see. Oh, research complex. That's what we actually need. Right, no, that's an actual upgrade, isn't it? Oh, another dig site thing. Anyway, Bata beat up on a Locust that loves to get one shot. That is number 7 on your bingo card. Number 7. And dig site. So, Valley of Macbea, whatever. Hunting Lodge Primus. Yep. You know what that one is.
System survey complete.
So, where are the bad guys that we have to meet up? So there's a dig site here.
Special project complete.
Rare cache, team blah blah blah. So this is a... Oh no, this is one I thought it was. News to share with us. All across the signal beacon site were pieces of hull and other detritus, which must have come from a larger starbase at one point, yet no other signs of such a structure remain. Despite the damage done to the rest of the location, our team managed to find a machine entirely unscathed by time, wildlife, or pirates. They believe it might hold the secrets of a scientific breakthrough as soon as they can decipher them. Excellent. So, robotic worker stuff. Well then. Okay, well, go back to Seoul.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Tile blockers. Terraforming. Edicts funded, base intel level. Okay, that. More blockers, more blockers. Who died this time? Oh, governor. So I think this is our main governor. Crime reduction. Research.
Construction complete.
Let's do research. Okay, so where was I going? I was looking for some. Oh, looking to see if these have any spaces to clear, which it looks like we might. Nope. What's this? Migrating populations. Why? As unemployed populations that will automatically migrate to other planets. Okay. Not my fault we don't have any jobs here. So our agreements is this is our lord. So we work this contract a little bit.
It's that time again.
Oh, right here.
Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Mission tree completed. Research points and caches plus 1,000. Planetary sensors may yield. Blah. Rare caches add to the researchable technologies. Okay. Any ships in the system highlighted.
Situation log updated.
Precursor discovery. Several merchant ships passing through the vicinity of GLG have, whatever, independently of each other, reported anomalous readings coming from the direction of the moon. After studying these readings, experts on Earth believe they may be indicative of ancient precursor activity. We should investigate this. Meanwhile, we want stuff from you. I give you so much here. He doesn't want to do that. We're lacking 4,700, so if we go back this way, there we go. So we'll take down our requirements from 60% to 45 and get all this extra stuff, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So subsidies. Subsidies are the best, aren't they? Free stuff. You see the potential value of your proposal and will accept these changes. Better. Questionable succession. Here we go. We have received news about the ongoing chaos on X following the sudden death of whoever. The unpopular whatever has taken the throne for himself with the help of the military, much to the chagrin of his siblings and the people of X. X, whatever. After the troublesome rise of wherever, many have started questioning the right of the Holy Shimon Empire to dominion over us. If they cannot keep their own capital peaceful, what hopes do they possibly have to keep the rest of us safe? A starfish rots from the head down. Okay. So, this is what we've been waiting for. The Empire is going to start crumbling. Now it's a matter of survival of the fittest at this point. Which means we have to start looking at our contacts here. Pause for a few seconds here. So it's these guys. And this is what? Diplomatic map mode. So is that only them? I think it's only these guys. Oh, Empire map, there we go. So somebody went up that direction. So it's only the three of us. I thought there was four. There is four. Where are these guys? No, they expanded. Wow, they went all the way down here. So who's the fourth? Kingdom of them. Prince Protectorate. These guys. Dunk dunk. Oh. That's why we can't really see them. I think this is the only place they exist. That one system for whatever reason. So anyway. Another scientist, a physics scientist, has died. So that one, we'll stay with that guy. So this is going to get interesting, I think. Still have unemployment. So I'm friendly with them at least, but this empire is going to crumble, which means civil war, more than likely. And my fleets are not the biggest because I've been doing research more than anything else, and we still have our consumer good issue too. Refugees. From beneath the waves, colonizers of blah regularly explore the planet in hopes of finding more resources to help with day-to-day life. Your recent expedition to the North Pole has now unveiled a large object on the bottom of the ocean, an alien battlecruiser. Pressures the deep, blah blah. Try and salvage it.
Situation log updated.
We're in domain. Continued excavations of the lodge. Stuff. Basically, it was an aliens type situation. Or sorry, not aliens. Oh, actually, kind of was.
System survey complete.
But not as bad. More of a predator issue.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yay, research complexes. Get these lasers out of here. Questionable succession. We have received news about the ongoing chaos on Ix. Following the sudden death of whoever the unpopular blah 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 has taken the throne for himself with the help of the... We already heard this. People angst after the troublesome blah blah blah. If they can... We already knew this. We already heard that. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right.
The spirits
I
have
said
granted
Tully.
us new wisdom.
Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
More... Oh, look, there's a cruiser. 8,000, though. Let's do autocannons. You know, I forgot to look to see if we got new ships after getting the frigates. There's frigates. Look. So this is a new class of ship between corvettes and destroyers. These are torpedo guys. Look, it does one thing. It's a torpedo boat. Afterburners, so it moves more. It's harder to hit, right? And it moves faster too, right? Yep, sublight speed 10% and evasion plus 5%. Needs more torpedoes. Although we could use missiles. What's the range on these? 0 to 30. 0 to 50. So again, but they're supposed to do more damage against larger ships. Damage is 20. Sorry, no, sorry. Damage is 100 to 150. Deals additional multiplicative damage based on 100% of the target ship size. So again, the bigger the ship, the more damage it does. Supposedly. Get a couple of those in there. Oh, we got some room to play.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you and happy Wednesday. So just bought some alloy there to get rocket a little bit more reinforced. So that's 2,900. That's going to eat up most of the money, or most of the alloy, but gets us some frigates in there too. Or sorry, torpedo boats. New tradition. So, adaptability. Building districts, strategic resource costs and upkeep reduced by what? Survival of the fittest, orbital bombardment damage decreased, defensive army damage increased, habitability increased, adaptive ecology, building slots +1. Appropriation, resettlement cost reduction, 30%. Harmony, meter lifespan, edict fund, empire size from population reduced by 10%. Crime is reduced, stability. Shit. Politics. Whenever a resolution that you were supported passes, gain 1 favor. Whenever a resolution you propose passes, gain 18 months worth of unity stuff. So. Huh. This is a little different. Can't do this yet. Subject to supremacy, so ship build speed and cost, ship upkeep and naval capacity, fleet command limit at level cap, bombardment damage, ship rate of fire, damage versus star bases. But harmony. This will help that. This stuff up here. So we're going to go harmony first. We need to get our empire under control.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Blockers. Habitability. More blockers. You can take these blockers out so we have more space on the planets. Okay, that wasn't so expensive. What are we supposed to be building here? What's with this stability? I don't understand why stability is so messed up. Other than it's this? I guess that's what's causing it. Refugees. So we have to get this under control. We can buy those though, can't we? Forget that we can buy them. Instead of selling them. Questionable succession. We have received news about the ongoing chaos on Eggs following the sudden death, blah blah blah. After the troublesome rise have started questioning the right of the Holy. Again, I don't understand why I keep hearing this.
Blockers cleared.
There, buy some of those so we get. There we go.
Blockers cleared. System survey complete. Blockers cleared. Blockers cleared.
I heard you the first time. Okay, hidden worlds. The crew clearing the sinkhole on blah 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 has made a breathtaking discovery. Buried deep within the chasm, under the multiple layers of liquids and tightly packed sediment, is a colossal alien space station. Architecturally stunning and built with technology far superior to our own. It is a true work of art. The station appears to have crashed to the surface, surviving the impact thanks to its unusual shielding capacities, which our scientists are now eager to examine. Regrettably, an archaeological excavation would prevent us from working the land until its completion. We will excavate the site. There will be better uses for this land. No, excavate it. Balance, production, manufacturing, resource, unity, focus. Balance, because I don't really know what they need or what they can do. Our continued excavation on Darius Prime have unearthed a small cache of antique objects. Of those identified, several more minor artifacts among them. Excellent. Fossilized remains. So stuff. Keep digging at that. What is going on here? Worker unemployment. Specialist unemployment. Fine. So, enforcers. Well, it's not my fault they're not taking the job. Savannah World. So all these troops are basically, except for them, everybody else. What's the difference between these and them? Doesn't look like there is.
Blocker cleared.
We have too many ships.
Blocker cleared.
So negative. I don't understand why their stability is so low. Because I don't even know where the crime's coming from. I mean, isn't that the whole point of these precinct houses? Or is there not anybody working them? There's nobody working there. And we have 15 populations here, but what are they
System
doing?
survey complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's what, 9? Sorry, 11, 13. What are they doing and why aren't they working? Oh, naval capacity from soldier jobs +2. Yes. Need to check my edicts. Oh, we got room for stuff. Okay, so capacity, this is more energy stuff. Farming, increased output, out the stars. Recycling canteen, that's for consumer goods. That's fine. Starbase capacity, that's not a big deal right now. Nutritional plenitude. So growth speed, Biological, that happens with happiness. Food upkeep is increased though. Food and mineral upkeep. I'm not be able to hold that off. Diplomatic grants, no. Capacity, mining, farming. We still got some to play around with. It's more energy or more minerals? Let's do energy. Okay, that's too much. Oh, because that was 58, not 20. Uh-oh. Priest output increased by 20%. So, sure. Okay. Okay, let me deal with Mickey real quick. He walked in here and decided it's time to bark at me. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Took a little bit more effort than I thought it was going to. He wasn't following for the point him down the hallway. He goes down the hallway. Actually, I had to walk him all the way out to the living room. Anyway, we're back. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh, that's right. We have this issue over here. Low stability. So we're... Did they recruit the armies already? There's no way. Apparently they did. So
the spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Gonna land the armies on the planet to help with the enforcement of the problems down there. Fingers crossed. Look at the lasers. Hyperdrive 2. Get that out of the way. What does he get? Meter level cap +1 and experience gain +20%. So upgrade these guys.
Our ships have been improved.
We're digging. Ancient partially translated records have been discovered amongst the ruins being excavated on Daris Prime. The scientist reports that the records contain several technical specifications that may be of value to our scientists. Great. Fossilized remains still. Avian swim, collected random individuals, stuff. Okay.
Our ships have been improved.
Haven't even looked at any of this stuff yet. How many do we have? 18. Celebrate diversity. Unity gained.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
So spiritual ethics attraction. Stop doing that. Xenophile ethics attraction. Spiritualist. We can do all of those, couldn't you? Sure, do that one too. More engineering. So we need to do Starhold, I think, because we haven't had a station upgrade in a while. Although, alloys. Yeah, station. Allow us to build more stuff for trade. Generate more income that way, hopefully. Oh, we need gases now. Okay then, so where do we get those? Those are...
System survey complete.
Those. We need exotic gases to do the upgrades to the research complexes. So this is becoming... Stability is a little bit better than it was. Still
incoming transmission.
That stuff, and this is... No, we don't have one of these yet. Oh, an embassy. Good. That will not automatically migrate to other planets, which could be put to work. Uh-oh, there you go. Broken Empire. Oh, the stuff at the top of the screen. We have a problem. Okay, with no great leader to hold them together, the Holy Shapan Empire has dissolved into several parts, with each claiming their right to the rule over the old empire. Without the strength or legitimacy of old, however, their hold over all their vassals has crumbled to nothing. With the desperate parts of the old empire fighting over the throne of the Holy Shapan Empire, their old subjects are now free to do as they wish. Free once more, then. Become independent. It is time for a new leader to take charge. Becomes independent, but we lose influence. Gain a subjugation capability against the empire and all its old vassals for 30 years. We are loyal to the throne no matter what. So we get stuff. We are a loyal subject to the empire. Do we want to be? Or just go independent? Do we really want the influence? I think we're just going to go independent.
Incoming transmission.
Defensive pact. Sure. So how are we looking for stuff? So nobody's declared war on us.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
So these guys. We want to be friends. Can we be friends with you? No acceptance? Why not?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Guarantee their independence. So those guys. Oh, different group? Oh, these ones. Okay. So, non-aggression pact. Maybe we're just slow things
Incoming
down.
transmission.
get messy. This is gonna get messy. So, fleet command limit, we need that now. Another tradition, harmony. Empire size from populations reduced by 10%. That'll help us with our little empire size. These guys. Squeak, squeak. Those ones we're just talking to, they're overwhelming. Trying to be friendly with them.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, so commercial pack invitation out for us. More digging. Okay, when attempting to extract an item of interest from a pile of assorted bric-a-brac, that accidentally set a junk avalanche in motion. Buried underneath it, we discovered the city remains of a tiny rat-like creature cradling a bottle of mouthwash from a brand common on Earth, as if shielding it from harm. Amongst the clutter was also a tiny chisel filled with precarious alien artifacts, or chest, artifacts from distant corners of the galaxy. So stuff for us. So stuff is good though. It is good, but we need more. Overcrowding.
Incoming transmission.
Democracy. So sure, an embassy. We can live with that.
Incoming transmission.
The Empire fell apart as it was supposed to. So, that's what the Empire did.
Incoming transmission.
All those little pieces.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, we have another sector over here. Just realized that.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Ugh. New sector. There we go. So I need another governor though. This one, unity from priests, or food from jobs. I don't know what's on this planet. It'll be food from jobs. So busy. Oh, I can have more ships now.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, we don't
Incoming
have our
transmission.
subsidies anymore. Shit.
Incoming transmission. Our ships have been improved. Incoming transmission. System survey complete.
I'm getting distracted with what I want to do. Shit. What was I gonna do? Oh, we have to get our income under order here. Okay, so no selling. No buying right now. So we're getting subsidies from our lord there, our emperor, whatever you want to call him, and now we have to make up for what we weren't making now. Shit. Okay, so well, that's gonna be a problem. Well, the food shouldn't be a big deal because got minerals, making money, food, this stuff. So this is the big one: consumer goods. Fossilize remains. So, Hunting Lodge have stumbled upon several references to a legendary Retrorax warrior known only as the Huntress. She was apparently their most efficient killer, renowned throughout the domain for having personally butchered thousands of aliens at wherever. It isn't clear whether this is based on fact or fiction, but according to legend, the Huntress was killed somewhere inside the valley when she was outwitted by the alien prey she was pursuing. She was supposedly wielding the fabled Blade of the Huntress at the time. Okay, so food. So this is going to be doing city districts because I need room. This is going to be our food planet, basically. This one, combination of stuff it looks like. Yours looks a little full. Let's do housing, or sorry, this is clerk jobs and housing.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yeah, hyperdrive 2. So we want what next? Sensors or FTL inhibitors? FTL inhibitors, I think. So fleet-wise, we're only looking at what, 6,000 total.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yeah, you got a starhold though. Starholds. All right, starholds. Cruiser. That's a long way off though. Armor. Robot.
Incoming transmission.
Cruiser.
Our ships have been improved. Our ships have been improved.
Okay, so this is diplomatic map. This is Empire. Intel. opinion. So, everybody around us kind of likes us, except for these jerks over here, apparently. Why don't they like us? They are suspicious of us for whatever reason. Closed our borders. Target. Oh, so they're a target for Chaos Belly. So that's why. Imperial Civil War. Not my problem. But doesn't mean we can't be friends. We don't need a spy network anymore. Okay, so empire size is a problem. Look at all the upgrades we have to do. Oh, that's right, they need to be upgraded now. City district, and city district. So it's going to get their housing they need. Need more. Need this for Unity stuff. We don't have a whole lot of alloys, and money is definitely not a thing for us yet. What's down here? How strong is this? This is 10,000. Oh, I actually get to take part in the Senate now, too. Buzzword standardization. Diplomatic weight from economy plus 20%, trade value plus 5%. Priest upkeep is increased by 5%. Sure, we can support that. Why am I automatically supporting these things? Security contractors. Mercenary Enclave gains
construction complete.
Stain. Charter for workers' rights. Diplomatic weight from populations. Sure. This must have been what our boss was voting as. From check. Starbase upkeeps increased. Sure. Comfort the fallen. Diplomatic weight from tech is reduced. Unemployed workers have their unhappiness penalty reduced by 10%. Yes, that's a good thing. And away from tech, we oppose this. Oh, research station output though. Yes, we support that. Former Galactic Council, we oppose that. Military Readiness Act. Diplomatic weight from fleet power, naval capacity increased by 20%. Sure, we'll support that for now. Administrative insight. Subjects have a 25% ethics attraction towards our overlords' fanatic ethics. Oppose that for sure. Oh, wait a minute. We'll abstain that for now. administrative insight. Subjects to acting towards their overlap. Yeah, actually, no, we support that. Repeal regulated growth. I don't know what that means exactly. No details. That's not really giving me any details. Guardian Angels. Diplomatic weight from fleet power is reduced by 20%. Defensive army morale is increased by 15%. Upkeep is increased by 5%. I support that. The Conservation Act. We support that. Pest control. Any operator with a inside their borders or in breach of conduct until the creatures are destroyed or leave on their own accord. We oppose that. Repeal the readiness shield. What's the ready shield? I don't know what that is. Regulated group has to do with Merc enclaves.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
It's not really going to matter, so. Yay for the command. Cloning. Edicts Fund. Orbital filing system. Can be ignored once more, blah blah blah. Administrator. Now that our administrators have their instant access to the paperwork that defines their lives. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
And a bingo vote has started. Go to your bingo card, click a number you need, and good luck. Oh, we need more alloys. This problem here. Wait until that stuff gets built first. I have no idea why crime is so bad here. Makes no sense. They changed something, I'm guessing.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Commander with a good attitude. Killed by Uzio. Uzio, so mean. Pretty sure we've seen... Have we seen the commando? No, we have not seen the commando for this game. So, commando is number 1 on your bingo card. Number 1. So, why is crime so bad? Why is our stability so bad? I don't understand.
System survey complete.
Oh, I wonder... you know what? I forgot to look at the species stuff in their set, and maybe this is related. So, resident, that's why. Because that's not making them so happy. So resident, that's what it is. Shit. Social welfare? No. Full citizenship. Oh, these must be refugees. Must keep the people happy. Okay, so it just helps some. Looking at this is their rights. These are the ones that are coming over from the Empire, I think. Decent conditions. So, social welfare, and this is the upkeep and stuff too. Yeah, we don't want to do that, I don't think. It's more expensive. They'll be fine. Get a job. Get a job. Okay, so this planet ready for an upgrade on the capital. We have unemployment. More food. Now I guess I should be doing the industrial district so we can get consumer goods and alloys out of that.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
What kind of wisdom? No police force? No, there's police forces out there. It doesn't matter. Well, for some reason the police weren't being employed, I think. Nobody wants to be a cop. Hyperspace slipstreams. Oh, that's the next engine up. Cold fusion reactor. Research output. Research station output. Goes here. Here's this funding. So here. Precinct houses, right? Go to the population.
Blocker cleared.
They don't want to work it. Look, I even tell them to work there and they don't want to work it. That was toggled on. They're supposed to be working as an enforcer and they're not for whatever reason. See, look, that one too. They have them here for some reason. They have them there. There we have one. See, they're not working where they're supposed to be working. I mean, the jobs are available, but nobody's working them. I mean, look, nobody wants to be a cop. And another vote for your bingo cards. Go to your bingo cards, click a number you need, and good luck. There's a crime reduction here, so I'm being distracted by the harmony stuff. See, they have enforcers here, even though there's precinct house. This one, no precinct house, but there's an enforcer. I'm confused. No jobs, but we're waiting for the districts to get built. Another... How did we just discover a dig site? We're not exploring anywhere, are we? Look at all the planets. Incoming transmission from those marauders. Our warriors are on their way to plunder your systems. Force them into battle if you can. Muster their courage or cower in fear until they have had their fill of your riches. Offer tribute. Because there's no way we're going to be able to stop them. This one. Features. Oh, for this stuff. More space. Wow, our naval capacity just went through the roof. Food's almost under control. Consumer goods, not even close.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Cruisers. Synthetic crystal plants. We need those.
System survey complete.
You guys want to be my friend, right? Form a defensive pact. What's the problem? Base. Distance. Okay then. Not aggression. That's not going to happen. Form a defensive pact. Requires excellent relations or an envoy sent to improve relations. I thought we did. Opinion. Angelic zealots. But that's what you guys are. Improve relations. Do we have somebody to do that? Screw those guys. I know, remember those guys now. Yeah, there's a defensive pact. And that'll open the door, hopefully eventually for a federation.
Situation log updated.
Report to the galactic market. We stuff. So those guys are superior to us. These guys are inferior. Slaving despots. Ugh. Hegemonic imperialists. Xenophobes, though. Oh, this is the Empire. They've got one system, one planet. And they're still overwhelmingly stronger than us. Spiritual Seekers. What about you guys, though? Stagnant ascendancy. Ugh. How delightful. We hadn't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your galaxy, or gravity well, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. It's surely a blessing. What's this one? Distance, so... Distance is a problem. Boss fight.
Is this another one of those fights for that boss fight bingo game? You people take way too much pleasure in beating up poor little kittens and helpless squirrels.
We're busy. There are plans to revise and update. I agree. What's going on there? Oh, dig site again. Okay, so fossilized remains. After painstakingly combing through the valley of wherever, for any trace of the legendary huntress, archaeologists were finally able to pinpoint her last resting place. Her fossilized skeleton was found locked in battle with the remains of a large horned arthropoid, with her claws still clasping the hilt of a perfectly preserved sword. This must be the blade of the huntress. The weapon is composed of an unknown material and is sharp enough to cut straight through our strongest armor. Curious. And that would be it. So, this thing. So, passive effect. Army morale increased by 25%. Planet sensor range +2. Diplomatic weight +10%. Active effects. Modifier for 10 years. Sublight speed increased by 25%. But it costs 3,000 unity to activate. We're at 7,000, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Oh, precursor insight. Let's do this.
Situation log updated.
We should investigate this. Yes, we should. And the question is it within our borders? It might be that right there.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
After it's done there, it's going to come back there and do the research thing again. Okay, so next. Chemical bliss. This might be a thing for us. I think it should be probably. I think you can put that on space stations, right?
Construction complete.
So you're done.
System survey complete.
Another dig site up here. Although, what's this? So they're a little bit better off than they were. Not one more population will get to upgrade this planet.
Incoming transmission.
Hey, another assembly. Or not assembly. Crap, what's the word? Not assembly. Brain just killed me. Oh, look, more pirates.
Special project complete.
Yay, an artifact has been recovered from the Cybrux. Yay. Okay, gotta tag team these guys.
Construction complete.
Synthetic crystal plants, Star Fortress is out there, habitats, more armor. Better missiles, better missiles.
Research station martyred.
Yeah, bastard. Big fight in space. He's losing horribly, that looks like. They're no match for our missile bombardments. More voting. Go to your bingo card, click a number. Good luck. I have no idea how many I owe you, Valor. I see 2 on the screen, but I'm not sure if I got the first one or not. We have a consumer goods issue. Why is our food going so low? What the hell happened here? Food processing facility. So this is more food from all the farmers. Huh. Where are they? Where is it? Here.
Hello everyone. Unfortunately it is time to end the stream.
Already?
Gimpy needs to eat dinner and spend some quality time with Mrs. Gimpy and the dogs. Have a great day or evening.
But she's not
System
here.
survey
We will see you
complete.
tomorrow. Also, make sure to click the follow button and visit Gimpy's YouTube channel.
But well, I do need to go talk to the dogs because Rocket's barking too much because Mrs. Gimpy's been gone too long. She should be home she should be home shortly. I don't know what she usually is home by now, so she must be busy. Anyway, there she is calling. So, just a second. Be right back. Okay, she's on her way home. So, anyway, we do have to call it a day and pause before it gets crazy. So, anyway, thank you guys very much for coming out. Much appreciated. We'll do one more vote here. Although Bata got his bingo, see if anybody else gets it too. So, go to your bingo cards, click a number, and good luck. Now, speaking of stream bingo, or boss fight bingo, we're going to be changing it up a little bit starting tomorrow. Basically, what we're doing is we're taking the 6 highest point getters in bingo for the past month, and we're going to make them bosses for the next month, and then we'll do that same thing next month too. So starting tomorrow, our new bosses for the boss fight bingo stuff, we're going to have Bata, Delm, Desperador, Hurricane, Valisar, and Tiger. So good luck to all you guys. No, the leaderboard, I'll be able. I think I can reset the 30-day stuff. No, the 30-day stuff I don't need to. The all-time is still going to be there, but the bosses are determined by the 30-day count, not the all-time count. It's the last 30 days, so it's a little bit more live, so to speak. So it's within the past 30 days that matters. It's not the lifetime. It's the 30 days that matters. So that way, everybody has a chance. Basically, if you're here for a month, you have a chance, and you're playing, obviously you have a chance to be in a boss in the following month. So it's just I guess it's an encouragement to play bingo, I guess, if that's your thing. I mean, that's fine, but again, we're not basing it off lifetime. It's the last 30 days, so even the newest people have a chance at being there. So anyway, that's for tomorrow. Now, speaking of tomorrow as well, stream schedule, let's see, tomorrow is Thursday, so we're doing some more Valheim with Hurricane and Jeff and anybody else that wants to join us. Friday is multiplayer Celasta, although this is looking like it may or may not. It's looking more and more like it's not going to happen because Hobo has disappeared for some reason, which is very odd for him. So, and we kind of need him to do the multiplayer Celasta. So we'll give him another day or so and see how it goes. But anyway, Friday, the plan is supposed to be multiplayer Celasta with Hobo, Hurricane, and Jeff. But if there's no Hobo, I don't know what we're going to do. Probably Valheim. Saturday is Star Sector with the next line of Star Wars mods. Sunday is Pathfinder Day, where the first half of the stream is campaign stuff with Gimpy the Half-Orc Demon Slayer Demon. Second half of the stream is Treasure of the Midnight Isles DLC with Viewer Group 3, because Viewer Group 2 died late on the stream on Sunday. And then Monday is Cosmeteer with Hurricane and Psyode. Tuesday, Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is coming to Steam. It's going to have like graphics and stuff. Sort of. Then anyway, Tuesday is Dwarf Fortress, and then next Wednesday is still up in the air. We'll see how it goes. So, that's that. What else? That's it. We covered the boss fight stuff and schedule. So, tomorrow, Thursday, stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for some more Valheim. So, thank you all very much for watching. I know you have many other viewing choices here on Twitch, and I really do appreciate it when you choose to spend your time with me. So thank you very much. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.